to another episode where you get to see me draw my own Pokemon. And today I have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna do. So let's get started. Now this app is called Sketchbook, and it's very useful for creating Pokemon. So I'm probably gonna grab this out and use this because this makes life a lot easier. Where is this? Okay, it's on circle. I'm going to probably start this first form with like a rounded head. So what my idea of today is making technically a crab Pokemon. And here's his body. And I think he's gonna look pretty good, and he's probably one of my most creative Pokemon. His name will be Glaber. I think that's what I was gonna call him. Glaber. And so Glaber's gonna be a crab. Really. Draw style. Now I'm gonna use the lines. I'm gonna bring out his arms. And then up. Right there. And technically these are his legs. Need to start here. Then we're going to make this little part right here so it shows his leg. Now we're gonna make his arms. I need a little bit more creased. There we go. I'm gonna grab my pencil. And then gonna make his crabby arms. I'm gonna take off this. Going to go like this. Make crab-like hands like right that. And then I'm going to put it in and then back onto the body. Now with this app, you don't want to leave any spaces in between the lines, or whenever you go in to color it, if you want to like color it all individually, it will go out into the background and you don't want to see that. Now we're gonna make his shell. I'm gonna have like a black edge on the shell. And then I'm gonna go up like this. Make technically kind of like a lamp. A stump-like thing connecting him to his back shell. Then we're going to draw his circle patterns that I think mushrooms have. And they're technically exactly the same patterns that you'd see on a parasect. Now we're going to make his eyes. I think I might do like all crabs or something have. I'm gonna make his eyeball right here. Bam. That, and those can be his eyelashes. Then we're going to make his crabby smile. That. Then we're going to put his pupils in his eyes. Right there. And then we are finished. But then of course we want to put the same type of pattern on both of his legs, or his arms, I mean. And then there we go. Oh wait, I actually want to make this claw a little bit better. So I'm gonna do that. And this is all because I got that thing off track. There we go. I think that's a little bit better, or I think that looks exactly the same, but I'll just have to go with it. There you go. Then, now, we might give off a little bit of light. Maybe, no. So then this part is technically a lamp designed as a mushroom, just like Parasect. And so now we are going to probably color him, of course. I'm going to take off this. I'm going to flood fill. Then we are done with Shrab. Okay, we're gonna put this on him and put him over here where he can wait for his evolved form. Now we're gonna make his evolved form. So that's Glaber. That's what I called him. I'm gonna put this here, put it a little bit lower. Then we're gonna grab the same circle and put it right here. And I think we're gonna make this head a little bit wider, like that. Then we're going to make his body, which should be like this. I'm going to erase this part. Now I'm going to do his eyeballs, which should be actually gonna make them longer than that. So let's put that back. I'm going to erase this part. And I'm going to turn on this. That's probably the whole reason why I didn't put right there. Then put his eyes right here. Turn this off. Draw this part. that. Here, let me redo that. This. I'm going to draw his circled eyeballs. That. And then his eyelashes, or the rest of his eye. There. We're going to draw his here. I'm going to make him look angry or meaner than the last version. Yeah, that looks angry. So then we're going to make his eye pupils. I may erase those. No, that looks pretty cool. And then I'm going to make his mouth. It's going to be open this time. And then we're going to put his other part of his mouth, because this one's going to be open. Like this. Put this there. There we go. Then we're going to take off the shapes and draw his tongue. Like that. Now we're going to draw his legs. So I'm actually going to erase a lot of this, because I think it's going to cover a lot of his body. That. And we're going to make his leg patterns. Gonna make his arms first. That. And then I'm actually going to take off the shapes and make a curved edge. And then I'm going to make one edge, one of his claws, bigger than the other. Kind of looks kind of hairy and messed up at the bottom, but I kind of like it. One claw is going to be bigger than the other. There's a shoulder. I think I need to make that shoulder rounder. Like that. And then we're going to make I'm going to make his nose. Every guy has to have a nose. Except for this guy, because so sad. He just never lived his life with a nose. Sorry, I get emotional at these things. And then we're going to draw his smaller. So he's gonna have a smaller claw, like most crabs have their small claws and big claws. And then complete shoulders. And I erased too much of this, so I'm gonna have to give him some of his shape back. And I'm gonna make his belly pattern. Then I'm going to make his legs using the shapes. One leg's gonna be right here. Like that. One leg's gonna be back here. Then I'm probably going to put a... You know what? I am going to erase this. I'm going to make it smaller. Because I have a good idea to replace this eye. And I need to remove this too. This part right here. I'm gonna shake off the brush and grab my pencil. And I'm going to curve this part back up and make a little, I don't know what to call it. I'm gonna put this up and make a lamp for the top of his eye. And then we are going to, well, that just makes him look wise. Then I am going to put on a shell, using that. And this, well, technically, this will be a real mushroom. Now we're gonna make his curved edges. Just go up, and I can't see that, so move up. And then he has this on his back. Now, of course, we're going to connect it. Oops. Now, of course, we're going to connect it, as I was saying, like that. And then we are going to make the patterns. Put like this. Put like this. Put it like this. Put it like this. And make the smaller ones on this side. Then we are going to put these lampshades on the arms or the legs, and they are actually going to have that weird design on them. And then he's actually going to have a tail. It's weird. There's no other form has a tail. So, yeah, that makes so much sense. No, it doesn't. So I'm gonna actually make this part of the tail in the back. Then we have our wise Glow-Shrab. Okay. Now we're going to go to coloring it. And then, there you have it. And that's him. Show, I forgot the name already. So this guy's name is, Glaber. It's hard to write on the computer. Glaber. And he evolves into Glow-Shrab. Glow. Glow-Shrab. Glow-Shrab. So now I have Glaber, who is he's a grass type, and then he likes to find his places to rest or sleep in mushroom caverns or caves filled with mushrooms or gems, and he can blend in extremely well with his glowing mushroom-like lampshade that he has on his back. He has the ability Overgrow. Powers up grass type moves when the Pokemon's HP is low. And then he evolves into a water and grass type called Glow-Shrab. He likes to hide in caverns filled with gems, of course. And he actually builds his nest out of them. And he literally has a glowing mushroom on his back. And it's incredibly useful because he can flash the colors by controlling the way that it flashes on his back. And then it can either confuse or paralyze the opponent. And then he has the move ability. He has Overgrow and Rain Dish, which the Pokemon gradually regains HP in rain. And then, yeah, so now we have Glaber and Glow-Shrab. Thank you for joining us today, and make sure to come back next time for more. Make sure to slap that like button and hit the subscribe button. It's if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this big fat red button that literally says subscribe, and you have to click it. So make sure you do that, or I will be incredibly sad. And you don't want to make me sad. I've already had enough things on my hands with this video. So yeah. See you later. See you next time for more, and bye. Thank you for watching this episode, and see you next time for more.